Open your mouth. Spread your legs. Clear. Let's go.
What up, what up? You already know it's your boy Pistol Pete. Welcome back to Dog in the Yard. Today we got Sonny Gibbs in the building from Brooklyn. Sonny Gibbs been robbing most of his whole life, you know what I'm saying? He did over 18 years, catching bids, going back. You know what I'm saying? He finally got his shit together and he here. Let's get with it, man. You already know it's your boy Pistol Pete, Dog in the Yard. What up, what up? You already know it's your boy Pistol Pete. Welcome back to Dog in the Yard. Today we got Sonny Gibbs in the building, strictly out of BK, Brooklyn, man. What's up, brother?
You know the vibes. What's good? What's good, big dog?
What's up, man?
You know, I'm easy, man.
Yeah.
Man.
How long you been home, man?
Broken. I've been home about 2 and some change now.
What's up, man? How's that been going for you, man?
Oh, man. I came home the COVID era. This the COVID era.
It's the
you know what I'm
COVID
saying?
era.
World, nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? So I came home to a different world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's a fact.
I'm just happy to be here.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Just
Facts.
happy to be here, baby.
Yeah, so a little bit about yourself, Sonny Gibbs. For the people that don't know you know what I'm saying, don't know your story, give us a little insight on your background. Where you know, I know you say you're from Brooklyn, where in Brooklyn, your upbringing, siblings, and when you start getting in trouble and all that, and you know, and stuff like that.
But before I do that, can I bought something for
Oh, come on, let's get it. What you got? Love gifts, man. We starting the new year right up here, up in the dog, up here in the yard. You know what I'm saying? We having a great time.
Package,
Thank you, man. Appreciate you,
no
man.
doubt, no doubt.
I love it, man. You know, appreciate it, man. Let's get it all out here. There you go. H.O.B.
H.O.B.
What that stands for?
Stand for Honor Our Brothers.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up,
Honor
man.
Our Brothers.
That's it right there. Yeah. What size is this? Let me see. It's a little too big, but that's okay. That's a little
It's
too
fitted.
big.
It's fitted though.
It
You know what I'm
fitted.
saying?
We gonna put it.
It's not a heavy.
We
it's not a.
gonna put it right here.
Yeah, no doubt.
We're gonna honor our brothers.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
And I'm gonna put this on. You know what I'm saying? Cause we gonna honor our brothers. That's what it's about, right?
What's up? That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Yeah. So appreciate you. You know
No
what I mean,
doubt.
for the gifts, man.
No
Love
doubt,
it.
bro.
I mean, we starting the new year right up here
No
up in this
doubt.
yard. But tell me a little bit about you know, like I said, like your upbringing. You
Yeah,
know, you from
definitely.
Brooklyn. Where in Brooklyn?
Definitely. All right, so I'm from Brooklyn, Crown Heights, and you know, I grew up. I'm the youngest of my siblings. I got 2 other brothers. I had 2 sisters. They both, you know, returned to the essence.
Okay.
You know, my oldest brother, he in the state right now. He in Auburn.
Okay.
Doing 30 plus, because, you know, with new ones and everything, it get added on to the sentence consecutive. It don't run concurrent. So that 30 turned into about 40 now. You know what I'm saying? He been in there for 20. You know what I'm saying? But we working on some things to get him out, man. And, you know, everything else would just be, you know, fruit from the poisonous tree.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Once, you know, that exoneration come. You know what I'm saying? My other brother, he out of town. You know what I'm saying? That's his twin. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm the youngest. I started getting in trouble when I was like 10. I was about 10. I caught my first robbery. I did my first bid when I was 11 in Spofford. I had both parents in the household, but my mom's and my pops. You know what I'm saying? My pops, you know, he was an alkie. He was there, but he wasn't there. Abusive. You know what I'm saying? And when I did my bid, when I was 11, I came home when I was 13, and I lost my mom's like 60 days later. You know what I'm saying? So that right there just, it was over at that point. I wanted to go where she went. But I couldn't kill myself. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing was, I'm going to do as much shit out here to the point where niggas going to want to kill me, B. You know what I'm saying? because I want to go wherever she went. You know what I'm saying? Wherever she went, that's where I want to go. So, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't foresee taking my own life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm gonna do as much shit out here. So a nigga gonna want to take me off the count. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying?
So you was angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Angry, hurt, had to take care of myself. Because at that time, my oldest brother, I think he was in Harlem Valley at that time. You know what I'm saying? My other brother, he was out of town, so it was just me.
Yeah, you was by
yourself.
yourself.
I was by myself.
Yeah.
You know, my pops was there. I ended up selling him crack because he started, smoking crack after that.
I got you.
He was never a fiend, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, after my mom's passed away, it just led to him doing other drugs, you know what I'm saying? And me having to support myself. It's like he seen me bagging up one day. I kept hearing that my pops was doing that, but I'm like, nah, I'm not used to that with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm used to him just, you know, just with the bottle. You know what I'm saying? You know, doing the bottle and then beating us or beating my moms, or that's what I was used to. You know what I'm saying? So to hear that he was now doing that, I'm like, nah, hell no. You know what I'm saying? But I was bagging up in front of him one day just to watch him. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm bagging up and I'm, you know, he was watching TV before I came over, but, you know, once I started bagging up, that plate became the TV. And I'm like, nah, hold on. This shit might be real, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, Pops, yo, what's up? I'm chopping my shit up. And, you know, after the fact, he was like, where mine's at? And I'm like, what you mean? He like, yo, where mine's at? I'm like, yo, you fuck with this shit? He was like, yeah. I said, all right. You got some money? He like, yo, man, I got like $7, $8. All right, let me get that shit, man. Fuck it, man. Let me get that. I'll give you a nice little dime. And that's gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? But
at that point, how old are you?
At that point, cause I had got, after my mom's passed away, I got locked back up like 30 days later for another robbery. And this time they gave me 3 years. I came home when I was 16, so I was 16 at the time. You know what I'm saying?
So you started getting locked up early too.
Yeah, I was 11. I was 11 when I caught that first robbery. And the crazy shit is, they gave me 18 months. But, you know, when I got up there, it was World War III up there with us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that 18 months turned into more time because they extend you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You go back to court and, you know, they let the judge know, yo, it's not working out.
Yeah, he's acting
you know what
up.
I'm saying? Yeah, so they extend you, you know, for another year. And it was during that extension that, you know, I was losing my moms and didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, shit.
So, your dad, so you were 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, your dad is definitely not beating you no more.
Yeah, nah.
You're already grown and shit, you know, 16.
Basically, yeah.
And how you felt about that though? I mean, like, damn, your pops and shit, like you didn't get to talk to him and tell him, yo, my man, what are you doing?
Nah, but I mean, I actually was like, yo, look, if you don't get it from me, you gonna get it from somebody else.
He was already doing it.
He was already on it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And I needed to survive. You know what I'm saying? Selling drugs is not my thing. My thing is I'm a stick-up kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So,
I got you.
You know what I mean? I was just trying to do something different. Just, you know what I'm saying? As many robberies as I caught, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get away with a whole bunch of them, but I don't know how to turn it off. I keep going until they catch me eventually. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't want to do that. So I'm like, you know what I mean? Let me try my hand with this hustling shit.
Facts.
And my pops was my first custody. You know what I'm saying?
So how long you did that for?
That shit ain't last, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a stick-up kid, so that shit ain't, you know what I mean? It's like I gotta work, I gotta big up the block, I gotta be patient. I ain't have all that. I need it now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, that's where that came from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So when did you go back after that? When you got yourself jammed up that you?
Let me see. All right, so 16. That's when I turned blood. I turned blood at that time. You know what I mean? Cause my whole thing was I ain't had no family. You know, and you know, when I came home from DFY, New York was LA. Like, it was red and blue. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is all this shit? You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of my friends was on the red team. Some of my friends was on the blue team. You know what I'm saying? The majority was on the red team. So it was like, it was a no-brainer for me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, being down mood, it afforded me the opportunity to have a bunch of big brothers, big sisters, little brothers, little sisters, which is what I wanted because I didn't have that. It was just me. You know what I'm saying? My mom was gone, my family left.
Yeah, you was by yourself.
I was dolo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I
You was
was
looking for
missing
that. You was looking for for family.
Yeah.
That became your family.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yup. And then I went back, I went back when I was like 18, but I was out of town. No, I'm lying. I was in a group home, because when I came home when I was 16, I was in a group home. But I started selling weed out of the group home. And I was selling weed out of the group home, and they end up raiding the group home because I sold to a undercover. I sold a bag of weed to somebody that another dude put me on to. He was mad because I took the block from him, whatever case may be.
Yeah.
And he introduced me to somebody who ended up being an undercover. That person ended up coming to the group home, the cop. And when I came downstairs, they rushed me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what led me out of town. You know what I'm saying? Because when they raided the group home, they found probably about 10 bags of weed on me. And they put me through the system. I was still on probation from the DFY shit. You know what I'm saying? Me not knowing, me thinking that, you know, a warrant was gonna get put out on me. I ran. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I went out of town. See, the thing with selling drugs with me, the spot already gotta be bigged up. It gotta already be booming.
Gotta be emotional.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For me to get involved. And that's what was going on out of town. I
get it though. I relate to that shit too, cause I was like that too. I can't sell fucking drugs with shit.
Yeah, whoa.
So that shit is like too patient for me.
Yeah, bro. Whoa.
I get it, man.
But that's what led me out of town. I ended up getting locked up out of town. And now I'm in they counties because I'm a adult.
Where
now.
out of town?
Connecticut. I was in New London too. You know what I'm saying? And
so they gripped you up out there?
Yeah. So I stayed locked up in the county probably for about 6 months, and they offered me a program because I told them I was ahead.
Yeah.
Shit that they tell us to say. You know what I'm saying? And
you was trying to work the system real quick.
Yeah.
I get you.
I end up they put me in the drug program. I get to the drug program. I'm seeing a lot of my fiends in there. They like, yo, G, what you doing here? I'm like, yo, man, listen, how the fuck I get out of here, man? Show me the way. Because I'm not trying to do no drug program and all that. So they showed me how to, get up out of there, and I just ran from that shit. I ran from that, came back to Brooklyn. But at this point, we in like 2000. You know what I'm saying? I come back to Brooklyn. When I get back to Brooklyn, I don't know what I'm going to do. So the only thing I resort to is what I know best. I'm robbing people. You know what I'm saying? So I did it like a job, right? Monday through Saturday, I'm robbing people. When the sun go down, that's when I start my shift until the sun come up. You know what I'm saying? So I get on the bike. And I just pick an area. I don't give a fuck what area it is. And I'm in that area all night. Just robbing people. I'm catching people coming out of bars. I'm catching people coming out of... Look, if you got 2 legs, you're not safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm coming to get you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
If you're in that area.
Yeah, if you in that area, you got 2 legs, you know what I'm saying? You come across me 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's what was going on. You know what I'm saying? For about the only day I took off was Sunday. Sundays was my Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? I took that day off, the rest, and then Monday I was back at it. But I did that for a few months and it got too hot. So I was like, all right, you know what? My next day, what I make from that day, I'm gonna take to Primo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get some shit.
Flip it.
And I'm going back out of town. You know what I'm saying? I'll take my chances with that. And that's what I did until I got wrapped up again. So now when they caught me out of town, they caught me coming out of the woods. They chased me all night. And it ended up being a high-speed chase. The car ended up crashing in the woods. I stayed in the woods all night. I'm seeing all kind of.
What?
That shit was crazy. I still got marks on me from the.
Yeah, for all the shit you went through.
From the trees.
Yeah, hell fucking
When
yeah.
you going through them trees, them little
Shit cut
thorns,
you. All that
they
shit cut you.
yeah. So, they end up catching me coming out the woods the next morning. You know what I'm saying? And the warrant came up from when I left the program.
Yeah.
So I ended up taking 6 months for that. So I did this 6 months. I came home. When I came home, now we in 2001. I came home. My brother, because he the one that introduced me. He the hustler in my family. See, my big brother, he introduced me to the robbery game. My other brother is he the one that was selling all the drugs. He turned 3 grams to a brick by himself type shit.
Focus.
You know what I'm saying? And he ended up getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? A month after I came home. And my birthday was coming up, so I was like, nah, I can't. I'm not gonna try to bail him out right now. I'm gonna at least, go to New York, celebrate my birthday. You know what I'm saying? So I did that. When I came back up, I made the papers. And that's when they was trying to give me 78 years. That was different because, I caught a couple robberies out there. And it was only for robberies. It wasn't no man downs and nothing, but they was trying to make an example out of me.
Robberies.
Yeah.
They be killing people on robberies.
They like, yo, you from Brooklyn? You coming out here from Brooklyn? And the way they do the newspaper articles, like Sandy Lane was a nice community until,
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? The way they dress that shit up, you know what I'm saying? I end up beating the case though. I ain't beat it in the sense of, picking 12 and, actually going, you know what I'm saying? But I beat it in the sense like once I bailed out, I stayed out on bail for so long, and you know how this thing go, homie. You in the streets, you get to moving around, and you know what I'm saying? And they came with a new offer. That offer was something that I was able to accept. Time served. I'm not gonna turn that down. You know what I'm saying? I took that. So that's how I was able to get around that case. You know what I'm saying? I stayed out on bail probably for about, 18 months.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then I caught another big one. You know what I'm saying? But my shit was robbery, man. Well, my shit was robbery.
Yeah. So when is the last? How much time you did the bit that you did with the
that I just came home from?
Yeah, you came home from.
All right, so I was in the state twice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The first time I was in the state for like 15 robberies. I got 9 years for that. You know what I'm saying? I did 8 years. It was my first time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I did 8 years.
That was your first time here in the city?
Yeah, in New York. Like I
Rikers
never was on
Island.
Rikers Island.
First time Rikers
That
Island?
was my first time Rikers Island.
How was that going to Rikers Island? You was
my
you was
first
what,
time-
16, 17?
Nah, hell no. This was in 2004. My first time on
Okay.
Rikers Island. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit was DFY, out of town.
Okay, I got
You know
you.
what I'm saying? But as far as New York, my first time on Rikers Island was 2004. And at that point, I'm already immune to
To the bullshit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but, Freaky Zeke seen me. You know what I'm saying? And he like, yo, oh shit, yo, Gary, yo, what the fuck you doing? What you doing on the island? I'm like, yo, man, I got a bunch of fucking robberies, man. I was in reception. He ended up getting me pulled to his bread and 7 Upper. And that's how I started learning certain things about the island or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Jail life, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then, but I'm observing on my own though. You know what
Absolutely,
I'm
of
saying? Like,
course.
peeping certain shit or whatever case may be. And then at that point, man, I end up, doing what I do on that shit.
Yeah,
man. Tap
yeah.
dancing on lava. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whoa, B. Whoa.
So from there you went back up top?
I ain't go back up top. That was my first time up top. So I stayed on the island for about 2.5 years fighting my situation. You know what I'm saying? Once the hearings, like in the middle of the hearings, they offered 9 years. I'm like, yo, fuck that shit, man. I'm taking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because before the hearings, it was 12. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not going to trial because it's 179 witnesses.
Yeah.
15 armed robberies. You know what I'm saying? Commercial shit too, though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like these people was drug dealers. They civilians.
They civilians, yeah.
You know
They
what I'm
coming.
saying? Yeah, they coming. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I wasn't going to trial, but I'm telling them, you know what I mean, trial. Like, even though they picked me out of all kind of lineups,
Yeah.
I started with 4 robberies, ended up with 15. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I wasn't going to trial, but like I said, right before the hearings, it was 12 years, and then in the middle of the hearings, they came down to 9. I'm like,
You was like, shit.
you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to do that, but I'm like, I know what I was doing out here. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
know you had to do something.
I had to hold myself accountable, right?
Absolutely.
Yo, look, give me that shit. You know what I'm saying? So with me not knowing anything about the system as far as being up top, you know, I'm just looking at the time. Like I got about 3 in right now. Off of 9, it says you do 7 and 8. That's how I'm calculating it.
Yeah, you
know
doing
what
the
I'm saying?
math real quick.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, so boom, I got another 4. You know what I'm saying? 4 and some change. I could do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So once I got sentenced in 06. Yo, I got sentenced in 06. They took me to downstate. I go to downstate. That shit was like a coaches. That shit was like a shock. The type of shit, you know, you gotta put the lights, you gotta do all that shit, you gotta strip, you gotta spread. Oh man, that shit was just crazy. You know what I'm saying?
You was like, what the fuck is this shit?
So my first spot was Sing Sing. I get to Sing Sing. I'm like, oh, this shit like the Allen. Yo, what the hell?
Sit loose, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what the hell? This shit, I ain't been here. I like, you know what I'm saying? But that shit was short lived because, you know what I'm saying, I ended up getting into something. And I went to the box. I went to Southport. They sent me to Southport. And I started my world tour. Auburn, Comstock, Attica.
Damn. Yeah, how you went straight to there, straight to Southport.
Yeah, I went straight to Southport.
For those that don't know Southport, the views and all that, what was Southport?
Oh man, Southport. See, I don't know if they like keep a record. Like on Rikers Island, I was red ID. I had the mittens, so when I go to court, I had the mittens on, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if that shit like travel or follow you. You know what I'm saying? But I shouldn't have went to Southport like my first box trip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Southport is like, that shit is like, I mean, like people throwing shit. Like they really throwing shit. Like Dookie. They throwing that shit on you.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
doing all kind of shit.
Like I seen people come to the yard with shit in their mouth just to spit it on
on the
somebody that they was beefing with in population.
That's nuts, man.
But at that point, I'm sitting in the cage like, damn. At that point, it's like, now the police not gonna take you back to your cell after that shit come out your mouth. You got to stay in that cage
the whole time.
the residue and all that shit. I'm just like, yo, who the fuck? Southport is just a different type of animal. They closed it though. They recently closed it down. But Southport was like the headquarters for a lot of shit.
For the box.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was in Southport.
Yeah, so you already know.
Yeah, I was in that shit 90, 91.
Oh, you probably
I was there for the riot and all that, man. When the inmates took over the jail and you had the police.
Yeah,
they had the police the chains with the dogs, not walking like dogs. Nah, I wasn't a part of the whole shit. I was in my cell.
Yeah,
I was Southport. It was like a regular prison.
Yeah.
Then they converted to the
box.
To the box. I was already in the box.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when they converted, it's like, they had all the tiers and all that, but I was in the box.
You was already in the box.
Yeah. So when all that whole shit happened, the riot, that the inmates took over the jail, the prison. I was down there. Them niggas fucked me up. We still got an orange crutch. They came down there, still beat us up, still went through it like I was involved, but you know what I'm saying? We was in our cell, whatever the case may be. But so they closed it, huh?
Yeah, they closed Southport, they closed downstate, they closed a few spots down. They need to close
you
all
went
shit.
They
huh?
do. They
Yeah, what would the mother be?
In
In-mass incarceration, man.
Yeah, shit crazy.
In-mass incarceration.
So you went from there where?
So from Southport, I went to
How long you stayed in Southport?
I stayed in Southport for a year.
Okay.
I stayed in Southport for a year. From there, I went to Auburn.
Auburn was better.
Yeah, it was. I ain't gonna front.
I
It
was in
was,
Auburn.
even though
I
it's
mean,
not no TV spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The fact that
It's more.
the movement was it was different for a max. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the mountains, it's like, oh shit, I'm crossing over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Plus, I was young at that time, so it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Energy there anyway.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But Auburn, it didn't last long for me because I ended up getting ass SAG. And, you know, for people that don't know about admin SAG, it's like they put you in a box, but you don't have no end date. You know what I'm saying? Like, normally when you catch a ticket,
You have a
you know what I'm
ticket.
saying? Yeah, you go to your hearing, they be like, yo, you got 6 months in the box.
Not that.
Not
Not
ass
that.
SAG.
You
Ass
be
SAG
there as
is-
long as they want.
Yeah, for years, your whole bed. You know what I'm saying?
That's when they got no
And
control.
I remember when they had gave me the paperwork for, because first I'm spinning the yard, one of the homies, we spinning the yard, and the sergeant come and was like, you two, get up against the wall. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I just came off Keep Lock. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was a lot of stuff going on in the jail. And prior to me coming off Keep Lock,
Okay.
I remember the CO opened up my cell, and I come out my cell, and he at the end of, mind you, it's rec time. Everybody is outside in the yard, but I'm on Keep Lock. You know what I'm saying? So I can't go out. So I'm in my cell, but I'm close to coming out. So the CO had popped my cell, and he was like, yo, he was calling me at the end of the tier. So I'm like, yo, fuck this nigga calling me for? You know what I'm saying? So I put my sneakers on. You know, we ain't moving around with slippers on. You know what I'm saying? I put my sneakers on. I go down there. And, you know, I'm sizing the whole situation up. I'm looking around. He like, nah, it's just me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, what's going on? So he was like, yo, you know, your boy just got hit up in D block. Like, yo, look, man, I'm in A block, man. I don't know what's going on in no other block. I don't care what's going on in no other block. I'm in A block. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, look, man, I know you about to come off, man. You get involved in anything, man. You know what I'm saying? You in the box. Like, man, this what you call me out for, man? Come on, man. Go back in my cell. You know what I'm saying? Go back in my cell, but it's still playing in my brain, like, fuck this nigga pop my cell for. You know what I'm saying?
He just telling you off
Yeah,
top.
you know what I'm saying? I knew what just happened or whatever
Yeah,
case
of
may
course.
be, but you know what I'm saying? So short story shorter, I come out, you know, a couple situations happen, and like I said, I'm spinning the yard with the homie, and it's crazy, cause he end up, yo, this shit crazy. Anyway, short story shorter, you know, the sergeant like, yo, you two get up against the wall. So boom, we get up against the wall. He's like, yo, they search us. He's like, yo, y'all under investigation for 72 hours. I'm like, yo, Sarge, man, listen, man, it's 100 degrees out here. It's 200 degrees in my cell. I just came off Keep Lock. I ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what
Word,
you
you
talking
been in
about?
cell,
Under
like-
investigation for what? So anyway, they end up putting us under investigation, right? So I'm in my cell. You know, that shit lasts 72 hours. The second day, they come with the ass SAG shit. Yo, and they break it down the whole joint. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you trying to get this, the homies to go against, you know, anybody that opposes homie. And this shit was just crazy. They speaking about incidents that I wasn't involved in.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this shit wild. So my neighbor, he had 25 in. He knew about all this shit. So I'm like, yo, shout out Latif too, man. I'm like this, yo, man, yo, what's this shit?
Fact.
So he read it. When he read it, he handed it back to me with wild tobacco. He like, yo, you about to go to the box, like right now. I'm like, yo, what you mean I'm about to go to the box? He like, yo, look, man, when they do your hearing, it's not gonna be from population. You're gonna be in the box. This is ass SAG. I'm like, oh shit. He like, yo, look, man, you better start packing up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the gloves, I got the gloves.
Gotta get ready.
Long, everything, you know what I'm saying? And then sure enough, like 10 minutes later, we're walking on 3, I stick my mirror out. Oh shit, yo, these niggas is coming.
This shit got real as hell, real fast. Right or
Word,
wrong, shit
word.
got
Word,
That
but
shit
after
got
that,
real.
they sent me to Attica. They sent me
Okay.
to Attica after that. And I lasted in Attica probably for about 5 months.
Okay.
You know, something happened. They ended up giving me another year. Cause how they did it in Auburn was when they ass SAG you, you know, they just ass SAG you in the spot. You no longer could be in population here. It's,
Yeah, right
you're a
there.
security base
Yeah,
at this
security.
point.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So now, once you get to your next spot,
You good.
Not always the case. You know what I'm saying? Because if they choose to continue to ad-seg you, they could do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he broke it down to me. He was like, yo, have you ever been to Attica? Nah, I never been to Attica. All right, look, I'm gonna send you to Attica. You know what I'm saying? When you get to Attica, they have the option to either take you off and let you in population, or they could keep you ad-seg. So it just so happened when I got to Attica, they took me off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And like I said, that shit ain't last. You know what I'm saying? I was there about 5 months. Went to the box. You know what I'm saying? It was just, that was my bid right there.
Regular surviving in the yard shit.
Yeah.
So you did your bid doing that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So how you managed to get out?
All right. So the thing is, right, when you got a flat bid, you know, you don't go to no parole board. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so they gotta let you out.
All right. So they will only have to let you out if you max out. But if you got a flat bid and you got like tickets, like valid tickets, you get when you go to your hearing and they recommend loss of good time.
Okay.
That's when they, you know,
they hold you for longer.
Now you got to go to the time allowance committee, get that good time back in order to make it home. You know what I'm saying? So like my last 18 months, I was chilling. I ain't do nothing. I ain't get involved with nothing. I did the programs. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I had to do to get that time back that I lost already. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I came home after 8 years. I did 8 out of that 9. But only lasted 90 days. You know what I'm saying? I lasted 90 days and I went back and did 10. You know what I'm saying? Like I never left, bro.
That
you know
shit that right there was a tough one. When you go back after doing all that time, it's not nothing to really look forward to. Like you know every step.
Whoa, bro.
You know what I mean? Do you have kids?
Yeah, I got a daughter. Yeah.
You know
what I'm saying?
And how was that? I mean,
you know, at the time,
you had when you was young?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, before I got locked up and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But the thing is, you know, after doing that time, it's like, you know, when you come home, you know, it's jubilation. It's, you know, I'm feeling good. I'm home. I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't. I was mad. You know what I'm saying? I came home angry because, you know, what things were supposed. You know, things ain't always what they appear to be. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I remember being with Maserati Fox too, man. Rest in peace, Maserati Fox. And before I came home, and you know, when he came to the jail, you know, certain people was coming, because I used to watch the business channel at 5 o'clock, right, where I was at. 5 o'clock, everybody know, they clear the day room because they know Gibbs coming in there, and I'm watching CNBC. I'm going to watch my Mad Money. I'm going to watch my Fast Money. I'm going to watch some business shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, one day, you know, dudes came in there from the yard like, yo, Gibbs, yo, Maserati Fox here, Maserati Fox here. I'm like, yo, I don't know who that is. I don't, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? So then they like, yo, go to the video. Go to video on the music video on demand, and you know what I'm saying? Go to the Get Money shit, the G Unit shit. So boom, I'm like, all right, when the commercial come on, we could turn to that shit, right? So boom, we go to the shit, we see it. I'm like, oh, that's son? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, all right, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? He homie? Yeah, that's the homie. I'm like, all right, tell him I send mine. Boom. Go back to the shit. You know what I'm saying? So I go to the yard that night, and son come up to me. You know what I'm saying? He like, yo, you know such and such and such and such? I'm like, yeah, they're my homies. He like, yo, I heard you be speaking to him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Tell him I send mine. So I'm like, all right, got you. I get on the phone. Like, yo, you know such and you know this nigga named Maserati Fox? Yeah, yo, that's the homie. I'm like, well, oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? So from that point on, now that the homie told me.
Yeah, it was certified.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Now we together every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm plucking his brain. And he telling me, he like, this your Gibbs, your shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like how it was when you was out there, boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? Nigga, hold on, man. Go back in, show him pictures. You don't see these fucking pictures and shit? He said, yo, Gibbs, that shit don't tell the whole story, man. I'm like, nah, you wham. But, you know, when I came home and you know what I'm saying? I started seeing certain things and I'm like, damn, this nigga was right, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the anger came from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, I wigged out. I crashed out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Within 30 days, I was back on a mission.
Back on it.
Back on it. You know what I'm saying?
So you want to go back doing 10 years?
Yeah, for 5 robberies, 5 kidnappings.
You got off with that, man. 10 years.
Yeah, they gave me another 9. They actually gave me another. But look, here's the thing. Look, nah, real shit, pistol, right? So my little man, my little man was my co-D, right? So now when we doing this shit, I'm masked up, gloves on, everything. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a situation happened or whatever case may be, and we had to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? But as we leaving, you know, I'm putting you know, I was smoking and shit while I was in there, but when the situation happened, you know what I'm saying? I took the whole ashtray and put it in the bag. I'm not going through what I was smoking.
Yeah.
I put the whole ashtray in the I was drinking like juices and shit. I did all that. Now he see me doing this shit and don't, you know, realize that he left a juice container in the back. So that's how they got his DNA. You know what I'm saying? Now, when the DNA report came back, my DNA wasn't at the crime scene. The victims couldn't identify me. None of that shit. So I'm pushing trap.
Oh, yeah.
From the gate. I know I'm going to beat this shit.
Yeah, you know the vibe.
I know I got it. You know what I'm saying? But they was trying to force me to bring him with me. Now, he know he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, you know, when I went back to Rikers Island, I was in population probably for about a month, and then it was like, my name came up. They like, yo, you owe 1,000 box days. So that I'm in the box fighting my shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, short story shorter, the DNA report came back. My shit came back negative, but I see his shit was positive. So now he got to explain this shit. Like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? When I used to come to court, he in population, I'm in the back because I got the mittens, I got all that shit going on. So they used to bring him in the back. When I pull up, they'd bring him in the back because they know we got to talk. Like, it's my code day, you know what I'm saying? I normally pull up with some bud or something. You know what I'm saying? We back there smoking, talking about the case, strategizing, you know what I'm saying? So when that shit happened, like, we had like 9 months in, you know what I'm saying? When I got the DNA reports back. And, you know, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this, homie? He like, this, yo, fucked up. Shit, fuck it, man. I'll take 15 right now for this shit, man. I'm like, nah, hold on, man. That's too much time, man. We only got 9 months in. Let me just see how this shit play out. Let's continue to fight this shit. But at the end of the day, you know, you did bad, boy. You know what I'm saying? Short story shorter, once again, hearings come up. You know, at this point, we got like 2.5 in, like 2 and some change in. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pushing, like I said, I'm not accepting nothing.
He should have gripped that shit himself.
Nah, but he was willing to do that. It's just that they wouldn't sever the case. They wasn't willing to sever it. You know what I'm saying? And they like, yo, if you go to trial, you got to take him with you. And he looking at me like, yo, big bro, yo, take that shit. And I'm like, yo, I'm mad as a motherfucker. Like, nigga, if you went and left that, you could have came to trial with me. You know what I'm saying? You left a fucking juice. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, look, man, can I get some time to think about it? They like, nah, you can't. You ain't getting no time to think about it. You can't leave this courtroom until you let us know what we doing. And I'm like, damn, man. Yo, what the fuck? How much time? It said 9 years. I said, all right, give me that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was mad as a motherfucker. But they know they ain't had me, man, because, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, no witnesses and nobody identified me.
They really didn't have you.
They, you know what I'm saying? My DNA wasn't at the crime scene. None of that
shit.
Took
9 years again.
I took 9. I took another 9. That's why they offered the 9, because they know they ain't really had no case with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ended up doing 10 off of that. I did. Well, I copped out the 9. I ended up doing 10 out of that.
Okay.
I got an extra year for some other shit.
Up north.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I came home, man.
How long you been home?
I've been home like 2 and some change.
What you been doing?
Working, man. I had to reinvent myself, man.
Talk
I had to
to me,
reinvent
man.
myself,
that's what we want to
reinvent the
know
hub.
about.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what we want to hear. We want to hear that.
So
we already had enough darkness. You went through this shit.
Yeah, man, that shit. Yeah, hell yeah. So while I was in there, see, one thing I knew is that I came home already. You know what I'm saying? I came home already. I knew what the situation was. I'm not trying to come home like that again. You know what I'm saying? So I had to work on myself while I was still in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that last time. You know what I'm saying? It was just straight, you know, homie shit. nothing, and just relying on certain things out here in the street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, nothing is always as they appear to be. You know
Absolutely,
what I'm saying?
of course.
So with that in mind, you know, I'm doing a lot of box time. Even on this bid that I just did, I'm doing a lot of box time. And while I'm in the box, you know, it was time for introspection. You know what I'm saying? I had to go within, so I wouldn't have to go without. You know what I'm saying? So in the process of me going within, you know, I started learning some shit about myself. You know what I'm saying? Look, it takes infant 21 years, right, to turn 21. You know what I'm saying? That infant is not gonna go to sleep and wake up and be 21 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's a process, right? I have to learn that process, to be patient. You know what I'm saying? And you know, once I started learning like stuff like that about myself and reading certain books, then I was able to reinvent the H.O.B. See, H.O.B. didn't always stand for Honor Our Brothers. It was Hop Out Boyz. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Shout out to the original Hop Out Boyz too. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it stood for. You know what I'm saying? And you know, during that time of introspection, I had to not only reinvent myself, but reinvent the H.O.B. You know what I'm saying? And now we in 5 countries. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to H.O.B. Africa. You know what I'm saying? We in Sierra Leone, Ghana. You know what I'm saying? Nigeria.
So you been working.
Yeah, hell yeah. We in the UK. Shout out Jay Brown out there, man. We in Canada.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man.
DJ Despair. Yeah,
you been moving.
definitely. Yeah, nah, we definitely moving, man.
You took all that, and you came home. Been home 2.5 years with a purpose, with a goal.
Yeah.
And you've been executing.
Yeah, man. Not only that, man. Boomerang New York is a non-profit organization started by Kathy Taylor.
Okay.
Shout out Kathy Taylor, and she's responsible for bringing home 15 prisoners. You know what I'm saying? 2 of them was on death row. 13 of them had life.
We need her up here, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Dog of the yard. We need her to get up
Kathy
here.
Taylor, man.
She's
And she
doing
got a
great
story.
things.
She's going through some stuff right now.
Wow.
But you know, she reached out to me. Well, actually, my brother, you know, shout out to my big bro, man. Free bloodshed. You know what I'm saying? Always free bloodshed. But, you know, she was in contact with him, and he told her, yo, look, my little brother about to come home. I'm going to put you in contact with him. And from there, you know, me and her established our own relationship to the point where she like, yo, look, man, I want you to see if you could do Boomerang New York. I'm like, you know what you did for those prisoners out in Pennsylvania, we need that in New York.
Facts.
Because I ran into a lot of brothers behind the wall that's been railroaded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, she allowed me to bring Boomerang out here to New York, and the Secretary of the State just approved it, you know, not too long ago. So now we got Boomerang out here, and I definitely want to do some things with that. You know what I'm saying? As far as prison reform, as far as, you know, bringing certain things back that, you know, that we had, like free buses. You know what I'm saying? That's just on a small scale, right? You know, everyone isn't as fortunate to have their family members come visit them. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the state used to have free buses, but they don't do that no more. They just took that.
Yeah, they used to give you like a ticket
every month.
Yeah, something like
It was
that.
once
You
a month.
apply for it or something. I don't know what it was.
You get the application, you fill that shit out, you send it to your
yeah,
family, they fill it out.
I got one of those before.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, because, I mean,
they took that.
Yeah, they took that away. They took that away. I was doing this bid right here, and I'm like, damn, that was some bullshit.
What was that called?
It was a free bus. It was just free buses.
Right, it was just, free bus. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And they took that, man. It's like, damn, man. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
crazy, man. You know,
yeah, man.
shit. I remember those days, man. They used to get that shit up. Word.
Yeah.
I definitely got like 1 or 2 times free
Hell
tickets
yeah.
and all that. So
Yeah.
you working with her? She's
Nah. We definitely up and jumping. I was actually gonna run for office, you know what I'm saying? But I have a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? So I wrote a book. It's called Victory Is Mine, the challenge of personal warfare. You know what I'm saying? And this book is just dealing with, you know, certain affirmations. You know what I'm saying? I believe that if we, you know, just say certain things, because nothing is permanent. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this too shall pass, right? This too shall pass.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
So I be telling brothers when I go to Rikers Island and making my trips every Thursday, that's what I tell brothers. Everything should pass, brother.
Yeah, man.
Don't think you caught up in the cell, because I go see them right there in the box.
That's dope.
Right there.
Oh, that's fire.
I'm in the Beacon every Thursday.
Salute.
With whoever's the head, blood, whoever's the running this, I speak to everybody. I go there and talk to them. They know me, they respect. You know, everything's out of respect, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I go in there and talk to them. They, you know, brothers in there like, yo, Pete, you know, and they got a lot of things. Things change now, right? Because I don't have a lot of things going on. Meaning, it's not like when I was.
I heard they got games and shit there now. That's true.
So that's what I'm trying to get at. They got all kind of PlayStations, all kind.
Yeah,
Like,
I heard.
man, if they had that
heard.
shit when I was there, I probably would have just avoided a lot of bullshit, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you know, but they got they got a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like tablets, you know, a lot of things that'll keep the brothers occupied. So that's okay, you know. And but like I said, me going to Rikers Island, you know, and speaking to the brother, everybody living separate. So I be trying to like work it so we won't live separate. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you represent, what I represent, as long as you respect me and I respect you, then we good. Like everybody got their own
On
space.
our brothers, man.
Yeah, like you
You know
know,
what
shit
I'm
is
saying?
it's pretty whack to me. I go to Rikers Island, a lot of brothers like everybody fighting each other for nothing. You know, because back in the days we used to fight or go to jail for trying to
For a
get
cause.
it in, get that bread, trying to get it up, trying to make it different in your life. And nowadays these guys is fighting for blocks and you know, and they going, "What you in here for?" I'm here with 2 bodies. When's the last time you spoke to your lawyer? I ain't speak to him in 2 months, Pete. I don't even know his name. I'm like, well, what? But like, so I'm trying to, you know, I'm going back in there, you know, and try to educate these brothers how important it is to, you know, to have, you know, to get on your shit when you go to jail, because it's real.
Yeah.
But everything
No,
should
definitely.
pass, just like you said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I tell them that on the regular.
definitely.
Everything should pass. I know you just feel like it's gonna be forever. It's not.
Yeah, yeah. But, you know, at the same token, you know, individuals have to be, you know, they have to be willing to reinvent themselves, man. Because if you're not, then, you know what I mean, it's freestyle.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not willing to accept the fact that, yo, look, I made a mistake. I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And oftentimes, you know, we don't make the mistake when we make it. We make it when we don't learn from it. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
now we're going to continue to do the same bullshit,
Same
right?
shit, that's
and
right.
then doing that and expecting different results, we know that's insanity. You know what I'm saying? So at what point is an individual going to say, yo, look, man, I got to hold myself accountable, man. I know I did some bullshit, man. But, you know, this is not how this is not my legacy right here.
Absolutely.
This is not how I want to be remembered. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I want to be impactful. I want to spark some brains.
That's right.
Et cetera, et cetera.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, people try to still pull me back in. You know how that shit go. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
of
saying?
course.
Because that was my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was
But
your life.
I'm on a different frequency. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? And I gotta stay on that. When I curb all the bullshit, it lets me know that I'm still on that same frequency that I said, yo, look, when I come home this time, man, it's gonna be something different. I looked at that judge and said, give me that shit. Cause when I come home this time, man, it's gonna be different.
You're
You know
never
what I'm
gonna
saying?
see me.
You ain't gonna see me no more, B.
Facts.
And that's what I've been doing. That's how I've been moving. That's how I've been operating. Free T-Mac, man. Me and T-Mac started Immaculate Vision.
Okay.
And it's like, yo, look, whoever make it home first gotta do it. And so I made it home first.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? So we got the Immaculate Vision going on too.
That's a nice one. Yeah, Immaculate Vision.
Free T-Mac, man. Free T-Mac. Well,
So
shout
now,
out J Boogie.
how you feel about prison reform? You think it's needed?
Definitely needed. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, right, the ideal is to end mass incarceration. Because when you look at it like this, right? All right, we say the US, right? The US has 5% of the world's population, right? But 25% of the world's prison population. That's just some bullshit, man. Something got to be done about that. You know what I'm saying? I know I probably won't be alive to ever see, you know, the whole en masse incarceration. However, prison reform, yeah. So look, I'm sure you driving. I'm not sure, you know, if you have a New York license plate. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a New York license plate out here, that license plate was created in Auburn Correctional Facility. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
They don't know that shit.
They don't know that, but that's real shit.
These young brothers out here, the youth out here don't know that,
Anybody out here with a G-Ride, a vehicle, whatever you call it, right? And that vehicle has a New York State license, a New York license. It was created in Auburn Correctional Facility. You know what I'm saying?
In prison.
That's a fact. Now, those brothers in there is getting, what, $50, $40 every 2 weeks for that labor. You know what I'm saying? Why not up the wages? The commissary going up, right?
Yeah.
What else? All kind of shit. They allow you to spend more money on the commissary. You know what I'm saying?
You got to be able to make at least make the money to spend.
But them brothers only making enough to get hygiene products.
Yeah.
Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? But they busting their ass 8 hours a day.
It's a fact.
5 days a week, because they get the weekends off in that industry in Auburn. You know what I'm saying? And they making these license plates for us.
Yeah.
They should at least be compensated for that, man. Like, respectfully. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
It's more, but yeah, hell yeah.
About mental health.
Definitely mental health, man, because, just being in there, right? You know, shout out to BX Tone, man. BX Tone I seen him on your show, and he was one of the individuals that, when I was on the island my first time, I made it to the Beacon, and I had to shoot my way out the Beacon. That's how you get out the Beacon. You don't get out the Beacon with fighting and shit like that, because they're gonna send you to the box, and they're gonna send you right back to the Beacon.
Back to the Beacon.
But if you shoot something, I'm not promoting that you do that, you know what I'm saying? But this is what I had to do in order to get the hell out of that shit and make it to another building. You know what I'm saying? Because the Beacon is like, the security is just, that shit is just crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
but
different.
BX Tone was one of those individuals that, during that phase, used to school me to certain things. You know what I'm saying? Sharp brother. So shout out to him. But the whole mental health, the shit that we seeing there, man, and it fucks with you, man.
Yeah, it do fuck with you.
You know what I'm saying? It fucks
That's
with
why I
your
want
mental,
to bring it
man.
up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been up north long enough, too many times, in too many years, you seen the bullshit in the mental health, how it's nothing going down.
They don't help you, man.
If you fucked up and lost your marbles tomorrow, decide you want to pick up cigarette butts in the yard, that's what you be doing, and nobody gonna do shit. Yep. You ain't gonna get no help. You might get some medication that's gonna calm you down and keep you really zoned out. I don't know what the fuck they give you.
See, and that's the thing, right? Once they start giving dudes the medication, and then they start relying on the medication in order to function, is over. Like you said, it's a done deal. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I never had to do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Well, I want to thank you, man, bro. Thank you, man, so much for coming through, man. Appreciate you,
it,
man. Keep doing your thing, man. I love your brand. I'm definitely, you already know we're going to keep repping you. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing the right thing, man, because we need brothers like you, to come out here and show these brothers that you could be a part of whatever you want to be, as long as you're moving right. You know what I'm saying? Being involved with a gang doesn't mean you're going to go out there and kill and shoot and kill each other, stab each other. That's not what,
that's not
what this shit is for.
That's a fact.
It's to take care of each other. You know what I'm saying? So stay grounded. You know what I'm saying? So we need a lot of brothers like you. You know what I'm saying? So
Definitely.
You're live an example. You can show these young brothers out there that you could be all you want to be. You can rep whatever gang. Doesn't matter. And still be successful and do your thing and do it the right way without harming nobody, without hurting nobody.
Facts.
You feel me? So I salute you for that, man.
Definitely more mental than physical.
You already know. We need you.
Can I give a couple shout-outs?
Come on, shout out to whoever you want. This is your platform. This is designed for us.
Yeah, no doubt.
So whenever you want to promote something, whenever you want something else to do, make sure you hit CKO. I need that up there. I want that on that table. Tell Pistol I said my love. I need that on that table.
All right. You heard that? You heard that, right?
No, this is all. It's all recorded.
No doubt.
You know
I just want to shout out my brother C Styles, man. C Styles definitely official. He the president of H.O.B. at this point. I want to shout out Vic Law. You know what I'm saying? That's my merch designer. I want to shout out once again, Kathy Taylor, Free Bloodshed, Free T-Mac, and whoever else I didn't mention.
Where they can find the clothes at? How can it reach you?
You can just go to my Instagram at Hard Life. Shoot me a DM, and then we could take it from there.
There you go.
Website is under construction at the moment. Just shoot me a DM, and like I said, we can take it from there.
Okay, if you need a website guy or anything, we got one on deck. Just talk to his brother, he's on deck.
Heard you.
You know what I mean?
Right,
that's what we're here. We're here for that.
No doubt.
All right, anyway, with that being said, you already know it's your boy Pistol P, dog in the yard.
Oh, shit.
What up? You already know it's your boy Pistol P. Welcome back to Dog in the Yard. First and foremost, I want to salute Sonny Gibbs for coming through, keeping it 100. Keep doing your thing. He got his own clothing line, Honor Your Brothers, you know what I'm saying, which is popping, hats, t-shirts, hoodies. He's focused, he's doing something, constructions. He's not out here robbing and stealing no more, and that's what it's about, man. Focus. It's your boy Pistol Pete, Dog in the Yard.
Southside, nigga. We the live in Southside.